Welcome back. It's time for another book talk video. Today is Suspense Saturday. For this Saturday video, I'm talking about a short story collection called Gothic, the Original Dark Tales. It's edited together by Deborah Noyes, and it features the work of several great authors: Vivian van de Velde, Barry Grow, Joan Aiken, M.T. Anderson, Neil Gaiman, Caitlin R. Kierman, Gregory Maguire, Garth Nix, Celia Rees, and Janie Lee Simmer. I hope I pronounced all of those correctly. After I got my hands on this book, which I checked out from the school library, I realized that it seemed to be a collection put together for just libraries and schools, which I think is really neat. It hadn't really occurred to me that there might be books that are put together that are really for distribution to libraries and schools. So I like that because it's something available for free for students to check out from the library, encouraging them to get into horror, to get into these gothic, scary stories. Were all the stories in the collection really scary? Not really, but I mean, I've read a lot of horror, I've read a lot of suspense. Sometimes the stuff that's supposed to be scary doesn't come across scary to me. It's possible that if a kid or teenager was reading the book, they might find it perhaps more leaning towards that sort of scary element, have more of an emotional reaction to some of these stories. But I don't know. Did I enjoy the book? Yes, I did. I gave the book 3 out of 5 stars, and remember, a 3-star rating means I recommend the book. I think it's good. It's probably a 3.5-star rating, but I didn't end up rounding it up to 4 stars because there are some stories in the collection that I really liked that had some surprising twist elements to them, even when perhaps I should have seen it coming. But there were some other stories that just kind of fell flat. Probably it would be better to rate each story individually, but I don't want to give you spoilers of which stories I thought were the most amazing and which weren't, because I would encourage you to do similar to me, actually reading the book maybe from front to back. Though of course you could just pick out certain stories. Maybe you're a fan of Neil Gaiman's writing or Garth Nix's writing or one of the other authors, and so you're looking forward to those stories specifically. Certainly do that if you want. That's something that I love about short story collections. You can just pick and choose or read random ones or use it as kind of a palate cleanser between other books that you're reading to just read a story at a time. The only concern would be if you checked it out of the library, it's probably due in about 2 weeks and you don't have forever. Try and read the stories if you need to return it to the library. The only other real comment I have about the book, I think, is that I think the title's a little misleading. Gothic! The Original Dark Tales. These are not the original Gothic stories written long ago, but these are original dark tales from authors who are modern, current, recent authors. If anything, I would say maybe they should have just tweaked the title of the collection, like Gothic, Current Dark Tales. Other than that, though, I enjoyed the book. And like I said, I recommend it. 3-star read. Some of these are gonna surprise you. Some of these stories, you might not see the ending coming because of the way that it's put together. But if you read it a second time, you would see those foreshadowing clues. Alright, just a short book talk today to recommend this book, to let you know that it exists so that you could request it from a library or check it out. That's it for today's book talk. Every day is a good day for a book talk. Peace.